Sup people? Taco 6 is here, and I've been requested to do a video about last night UFC PPV. UFC 214. Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier. Okay, I did a video a while ago about the WWE World Rumble. Now this time I do a video about the UFC PPV. Obviously, I am very familiar to the UFC. I think it's a really amazing sport. I mean, obviously, compared to wrestling, this is obviously a official sport. So, ESPN and other sports industry are like more into this. So, obviously, it's more of a big deal among the sports community. So, I'm about to talk about the last night outcome of the UFC event. Okay, the pay-per-view itself was pretty good. Minus the pre-main event, that was a piece of shit. It was super boring and nothing fun about it. Although I did thought I had to give us out to the women fight, Cyborg. I thought it was really cool. So that's one fight to give us out to. And here we go. The main event was between Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier. Jon Jones had been in the UFC for a long time. Obviously, he's been suspended for multiple reasons, drugs, and a while ago was by a car accident. So I mean, Jon Jones has been through a lot of shit lately. So for him to come back and completely get his long rival against Dan Cormier, that was probably one of the biggest moments he had ever been through his life. Honestly, the matchup was pretty good. I mean, Dan Cormier, they put up a fight against Jon Jones, and Jon Jones put up a fight too. Obviously, Jon Jones has always been one of the best strikers in the UFC. So it's always amazing to see his fights. And what I'm about to say is that at the end of the fight ended with Jon Jones knocking out Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier was in the corner and Jon just keep punching over again, and obviously that was a pretty epic finale. And without doubt, I thought Jon Jones really deserved that win. I mean, people may complain that Daniel Cormier is probably better, but I mean, obviously I don't think Daniel Cormier is that great. I mean, he's not a bad fighter, but he's not as great as Jon Jones is. Jon Jones is obviously a Leo Zone, so I was truly impressed and inspired by his victory. And what else? He did give out a really good speech. Obviously, I was really moved by that. Dan Cormier did burst into tears because Jon Jones admitted that Dan Cormier was his best rivalry, and obviously, you know, every time you have a rivalry against someone, you either become friends or you most likely become foes most of the time. I mean, both of them do know how they felt about one another. I mean, obviously, Dan Cormier always like to come to Jon Jones and give him a really aggressive speech because obviously Dan Cormier wants to prove that he's better than him, but in reality, Jon Jones already comes out on top. So Jon Jones, obviously, in my opinion, is the better fighter among those two. So without doubt, Jon Jones won. He gave us out to Dan Cormier, saying that he was his best rivalry, and obviously Dan Cormier did burst into tears because it kind of proves that even though both men hate each other, they kind of have a deep respect for one another. So that was obviously one thing to remember about it. And another thing too is that there's something that went on in Joe Rogan in the interview. So he did apologize it on social media. So Joe Rogan obviously isn't really a bad. I mean, he's obviously one of the coolest people in the world, but yeah, he's something he kind of does things that kind of bugs people. But obviously he did apologize to it on social media. So I respect Joe Rogan for that. And then the biggest surprise was Jon Jones gave out a shout to, well, not a shout, but he gave out a call to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, perhaps one of the biggest names in the UFC. Obviously, Brock Lesnar is also well known for being the WWE, but in the UFC, he was quite an impactful athlete, and obviously for Jon Jones to do that in the end of his fight, that was freaking epic. I mean, obviously, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if Brock Lesnar is going to call WWE and ask if he could compete in the UFC again, or if Brock Lesnar is going to rock out. Obviously, I've always been a big fan of Brock Lesnar. I think his matches in the UFC and WWE has always been one of the best you see. But in my opinion, I feel like if Brock Lesnar accepts the challenge and go up against Jon Jones, oh my god, that would be one of the biggest blockbuster fight ever. And in my opinion, I don't know who might come on about top. I mean, obviously both are really respected and well-known athlete in the UFC. So where it happens, I mean, hopefully it does happen. Maybe by the end of this year or maybe somewhere next year, depending on how Lesnar comes up to terms with it. So Hey, Brock Lesnar and Jon Jones. That'll be a big showdown. And then next month is obviously the match between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. Mixed martial arts against boxing. That's gonna be quite a massive right there. I'm not sure who's gonna come out top. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go with Conor McGregor because in my opinion, he's probably the better athlete compared to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather isn't really that great at all. I mean, he does a lot of dumb tricks, so who knows how that's gonna work out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All I want to talk about. Oh, and also shout out to Buzz Masters. Thank you guys for requesting me to do this video. So it's been a pleasure, and hopefully you guys will have a good and fun day.